Hi, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
For everyone that's in here that you see a little green circle next to their name and their name is highlighted, those people, those are our members. Those are our paid members.
We're doing a really fun thing this year for our, this month for our channel members. This is different than subscribing to our channel. I'm gonna walk through how to do that and kind of go over the different tier systems. Obviously, we're looking at this via a laptop or computer. It's gonna be different off of the phone. If you're on your phone, how to see the channel members or become a channel member, you're gonna click right underneath of the little bio here. This is gonna pop up with a description about what our channel is. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will see the link to become a member. To do it from a laptop, you just hit join. And to join this channel, these are our membership perks. So we have 4 different tiers. So the first tier is our baby dills. Then we have our besties chat, then the inner circle, and then our VIPs, which is a very important pickle. Each tier system, there are different perks that you get. That is where you can find our channel memberships and how to access them and what the different tiers mean. We're actually doing something really exciting this year, which is going to be our giveaway. This month. I keep saying this year. I don't know why I keep saying this year.
Well, it's actually...
How about you just talk and I'll click buttons?
No. It's actually,
I'm not in it today.
No, it's actually for next. So we're gonna do the drawing next month. This is National Pickle Month. July is National Pickle Month. And so we have this amazing box full of things, but more things are coming. Like, it's not even done yet, okay? We are gonna go over this at the end. We're gonna literally go through everything and show you just some of the things that's gonna be in the giveaway for this month. There's a lot of hand-picked items in this box that you cannot get anywhere else. There's no way you can buy it. It's very special.
Yeah, gatekeep.
We are gonna talk tonight, because every Friday night we do pickles and popcorn. We're gonna talk about a series that we were told that we should watch.
Guys, first of all, our normal pickles that we usually eat for pickles and popcorn sold out today. They weren't at our grocery store. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Who was out here eating Van Holten's Big Papa Pickles? Did everybody buy Big Papa Pickles?
What happened?
And didn't let us know? Last Friday, you guys told us to watch this documentary
Well, not just them. It was #1 on Netflix.
Yes, but they were the ones that really told us.
Did you guys watch what you told us to watch?
They really recommended us watching.
Let's talk about
Man with 1,000 Kids.
Man with 1,000 Kids. This series could have been sent in an email.
It really could have. Guys, just the name alone, that's all you need to know.
That's all it really
That's really all it is. We are going to spoil it and talk about it. If you do not like spoilers, just fair warning, there will be some in it right now. But the title of the documentary is really all you need to know. Everything else is just what is happening.
It's just our opinion.
I really just want to pull up a photo of what this guy looks like, because I really want you to get a clear mental image of who this man is that has 1,000 kids, which in reality, I believe is not 1,000 kids.
I believe that there's probably 5,000, but how many do you think he has?
Oh, I feel like there's close to 100,000. There's no shot.
100,000.
Listen, I'm telling you, there could be twins. You could have triplets. You never know.
This man's right here is something.
He's Dutch.
Which is normally wonderful.
Loves to travel around and...
YouTube himself.
He's a YouTuber, guys. Not the eels. Cody from Sister Wives. Madison.
They might be related.
You know what, though?
The Dutch version of
What's
him.
funny is they talked about it in the documentary.
Yes.
They're we all feel like sister wives. Who wanted him? Let's break this down. This takes place in the Netherlands. And
There's laws, guys. There has
We'll get into that.
Well, there has to be rules in place when you are a donor. Because there's very dangerous things that can happen in society, like to other human beings, if there's too much of the same DNA.
No, he was not a doctor.
No, this is different. I thought that was the one where he was a doctor. I thought it was just the same documentary.
He is not
different. This
a doctor.
is an isolated, completely different situation.
This guy's just
This guy is just,
you know, going around town pumping out. I should probably not say that.
Well, what we found out was that he actually was trying to build his own cult, and that's basically.
Okay, Tarantino. Yeah. Madison.
What Madison say?
It's a one-pump shop. Oh,
Madison.
God.
Listen, he goes to people's homes.
Let's read. Okay, hold on.
Okay, now fill it in.
On. It's in the Netherlands, and there's a lot of like same-sex families that are unable to have kids. So they go on this private website because in the Netherlands, there's not many sperm banks that are available. It's like a handful. And even then, a lot of the donors get picked up like that. There's a private website that you don't really get to see any photos of any of the donors, but you get to know like their name. Some of them go by alias names, their age, and like some like personality traits of them. But like they're just like the most bizarre personality traits that I personally would not probably be looking for when it comes to like a donor itself.
My pillow fell. Okay. Fine.
It's not just him though. There's other people that are affiliated with this private website. This one woman met him from the private site. There's actually multiple families that met him from the private site. And a lot of them like would have to go to his house to pick up his donation and then drive back with it. Well, the problem with that is it has to stay warm.
Or they die.
I don't like talking about this. I don't even know why we watched it. Because
it's just
this is not
sperm,
right. It's
you gotta keep it warm.
They showed the cup so many times.
They did show that cup so many times.
I'm eating dinner. dinner. I don't want to see
him
it.
handing it off.
Obviously,
it's
like it's dramatic because
him walking
whatever.
in. You see the hair 30 million times. It was unbelievable.
I don't want to see it while I'm eating my dinner. By the time that they would go home, it would be dead. Like it would not be usable. So then you just wasted all that time and all that energy and all of that. For nothing.
This one woman was running late.
She got lost.
She got lost,
home,
and her husband,
that was the sign from the universe,
being like, "Don't do this." But she was like, not listening to the sign from the universe. Her poor husband, had a map out. You know, he was much older than her, couldn't have kids anymore, and so she really wanted to get pregnant. Well, guys, she pulled over on the side of the road,
and she done did
turkey basted that.
Stop saying turkey
because
based,
it was about to go bad.
A lot of these women were getting pregnant and then had the baby, perfectly healthy, fine, Gorgina, super excited because now they're parents and that's all they wanted. Well, tell me why, when the kids started getting like older a little bit and started going to school, some of the moms were with other moms, and that mom said that she also had a donor, and this mom said, oh, I had a donor too, and they said, where was their donor from? And she said, oh, he's coming from whatever, and she was like, so is mine. And then they go and look at the kids, and the kids look alike.
Identical.
This is the same neighborhood. Like, they're in the same
population.
School district.
They're going to school together.
Okay.
And when these moms were taking this gift from him, they asked him.
The donation.
They said to him.
I think I'll skip this series.
Yes. They said, how many people are you doing this for? Guys, having all of these same DNA children.
Incest is not best.
Is really bad. Because what happens with a lot of kids who are related, they tend to they're like magnets. They tend to come together because there's like
an unspoken connection.
An unspoken connection. And you hear about that.
You have similar DNA coursing through you.
Yes.
And some moments it can be misinterpreted.
It's almost uncanny how there can be two kids with the same DNA that don't know they're the same and they have this and they can associate that with I'm in love with them. This is so dangerous. This is way more dangerous than, oh, I'm just going to give these donations. It's, oh my gosh, you could seriously cause serious problems within population of society.
So he kept telling these families that he only had a maximum of 5 families and they would be number 3. So he made it seem like it was very limited, a small amount. Plus, in different countries, there's a max limit when you're a donor, whether it's private or whether you go through a clinic, that you can only have 25 successful children within the company itself or within the private group. Just on one street, this man had 25.
On one street.
Like, literally, they did a little map, and it was like, ping, 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 ping,
Little
ping,
dots.
ping, ping, ping. This thing lit up like a Christmas tree. But then, some of the moms got together for, like, a support group, and they're like, how many more families do you think they are, like, within the Netherlands? So then they started reaching out and doing some, like, Facebook groups and things, and then getting on Zoom, and they realized that there was over 100 families just in the Netherlands that he had already helped with his donations for like at least 3 years ago. Is that what it did? Like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Not only that, guys, it got so worse.
So much worse.
So worse. There was a
My
moment.
arm hair standing right now.
There
Do you
was
see
a
that?
moment. Are you just cold?
No.
Okay.
I'm literally so disgusted. Send it.
So was I when you said turkey baster.
Send it.
Okay, so there were some like single women who just did not find like the right partner that they wanted to start a family with. So then they went and they're like, well, I'm going to be a, independent single mom. Like, I'm going to handle it, which is like, queen, tip my hat off to you, 'cause as you should, period.
Oh, love that for that.
What I got the ick from is I understand like going through an organization and like getting a sperm donor. Like we have family that like has, gone like that route, which is amazing. Like,
and they have beautiful children.
Do it. I don't care.
And
Not
sometimes
judging.
they'll get extra sperm in case they want to have additional beautiful children from the same donor.
What's crazy to me is when he had the audacity to say, well, do you want to do it the natural way?
So the women that just could not find the right partner, he gave them two options. Do you want to do it the natural way? Because he was telling them there's a better success rate if we do it the natural way. So you're going to have unprotected with this man's that literally is putting his business all throughout the world.
Everywhere. Remember how we said that this man is a YouTuber? He goes around to different countries and like vlogs his time there.
This man's will literally take his vlogging material. I am in Brazil. I am here.
Like,
I am here.
He does sound like Borat.
He sounds like Borat. He's just making these
just weird.
off the chain, crazy, like him touring the world. It looked like he had so much money. He'd show himself on the plane. He'd show himself in beautiful backgrounds.
Like
I'm
very
in Paris.
touristy spot. Like he'll be like outside the Eiffel Tower. I am in Paris. I'm like, okay.
Right. And,
all right, my guy.
He would just start talking about his philosophy on life.
When he is going to all these countries, he's doing it there as well. Like these same things that he's doing in the Netherlands, he's doing everywhere. So they literally like tracked it down. Australia, Russia, UK, Serbia, right? No?
Serbia,
the United States, Mexico,
Africa,
Argentina, Kenya,
Canada.
I don't know if Canada let him in. Canada's strict. Yeah, like families would meet him at a mall, and he would go into a public restroom, and he would donate, and then he would give them the cup.
Elliot, we don't know what he has, but I'm pretty sure he's got something because...
Imagine finding out your parents or brother, sister... They said that, like, the cattle industry and, like, breeding, like, animals is way more, like, heavily regulated...
Than this.
That's scary. Than sperm banks. It goes deeper.
Yeah.
Basically... There was like at one point in the beginning of the documentary that this one family met this one guy, he had a scar across the back of his head, but they didn't go with him because he was creepy. Obviously, okay? But then they met him. I don't even remember his name. Jonathan, is that what his name was?
He had a different name with everyone.
Because he had aliases, but I think his name was Jonathan Jacob. That's what his name was. The guy that the family did not go with, apparently... Jonathan and him were doing it together. So they both had multiple profiles on that private website for the sperm donations, and they both were like going back and forth and making it a game between each other.
They even at one point mixed their donations.
Stop!
They showed on camera them mixing their donations. May the best donation win. And these companies would pay them to come there to donate. So that's who was paying for the travel.
It just kept getting worse, right? And you're like, how can it just keep getting worse? Well, remember how he said that he like went to Kenya? There's a need right now for like sperm donations in Kenya.
Yes.
Don't ask me why. But that's what they said in the documentary.
Right.
There's a specific organization that literally went on Facebook, made an ad, and said, hey, if you would like to come, we'll pay for your hotel, we'll pay for your flight, all expenses covered, and all we need from you is 500 strands. You can stay here until that is up, and then once that's up, we'll send you back home. These people, because it's like now like a group of people, of guys, that got together, and they were like talking about like the lion of something. And turns out it was Jonathan because of his hair. They called him the lion. He went to Kenya like it was his job.
Yeah.
Like he was always there, and he was the most sought after donator because his supply would go like that and they'd fly him back out. I think either he started or he got involved with this group of donators who are like the top donators for a lot of these sperm banks. Set up like a private Facebook like page or group, whatever, and they would all like chat between each other on who's going where and what company's looking for what, and just like, I don't know, just filter each other through like the information of what they get.
Didn't one of the women get in that group?
No. She was the lawyer that like represented them. I don't remember what specific thing is because it was very niche down. But she specialized in like families who had a wrongful experience with like sperm banks and whatnot. She has an in with one of the members who were affiliated with that group, or is just like a really well-known person in like the top donators is the correct word. He infiltrated the group, and he was asking specific questions and managed to like coerce these men to like talk about it, and they basically were just trying to whitewash Kenya.
That's what he said.
Like,
that's horrible. Like that is what you're doing is already terrible.
Right.
Like you're not doing this for good. You're not really for these women. And
it was really bad.
That part, I was ready to turn it off.
It was really bad.
I saw that and I was ready, but we had to see it through, but I was pissed.
And this is what this guy is affiliated with. Ultimately, what happened was a lot of families came together within the Netherlands, Australia, even like
UK.
In the UK, and I think one couple in the States, excuse me, I have indigestion. All these families got together.
They got together.
And they got with the lawyer who specializes in this, and she then sent it into
the New York. The
media. Yes, you're right. They sent it into the media and exposed him. They really just wanted to spread the awareness to have him stop submitting in donations and to not like ruin all these families' lives that are just genuinely wanting to start a family. He there was a couple moms that reached out to him privately, like, hey, like, you need to stop. And he was just like, no. So
they tried to meet with him. He wouldn't. He kept canceling.
Right.
He was traveling.
Right.
And they were like just getting really crazy, like, about it, obviously, because they were like, you need to stop this. So literally, like, they were like, all right, the only way we can do this is by exposing him in the media.
Yes.
So they expose him in the media. The New York Journal picks up the article. It's all over.
Times.
Yeah, it's New York Times. And this lawyer is basically like doing everything in her power to have this seen by a judge and to stop this because it's dangerous.
Eventually went to a judge's lap.
A woman judge, thank God.
Went through with the court hearing, and he missed the first one. And basically they told him that he needed to show up for the second one, and if not, then they would, file a warrant out for his arrest. The second court hearing got rescheduled, and all this media show up to the court date. There's like cameras in his face. They said that he, you could tell that he was very nervous. He goes into the courtroom, and the argued that, he needs to be stopped because X, Y, and Z. And finally, the judge allowed him to get up to the stand to speak. And he basically was just like unapologetic for his actions and literally saw no wrong in what he did. I am here for them, and I want to be at their graduations and their birthdays and all the important events. And the judge looked at him and said, how are you going to be there for 600
600 of them?
How are you going to be at every single birthday and at every single graduation for 600 kids? She was like, that is impossible. Everyone was very shocked because they thought that he would take some sort of accountability, but the ego did not let that happen.
He mentioned and mumbled something about respecting the people that bring you into the earth.
It essentially ended up that he could no longer donate. And if he did, he would be sued $100,000 per donation that he provides.
Yeah.
100,000 pounds.
Pounds.
Per donation he provides. That is the way that they were able to regulate him and prevent him from continuing this mayhem.
But do we know if it has stopped? No, because you can say you're going to fine him 100,000 pounds, but like, how can you prove if someone's desperate for a child? And
well, also if he's able to do it in like a private manner,
like
there's no way
dropping it off at people's homes or giving it the natural way.
There's no way to like track that.
Right, and so this is what's happening out here in these streets, guys. Audacity.
He has to keep Hallmark in business with all the birthday cards.
I guess, but then the audacity of this man literally was saying that the whole reason he did this and all these videos that he made was because he needs to teach people a better way. So all these videos that he was doing, talking about his philosophy in life, there's some like cryptic thing where the mothers are like, oh my God, like the children are going to figure out that this is the dad. They're going to watch him and want to participate in what he thinks is how people should live. And it was whack. It was almost like a cultish type, whoever brings you in the earth is your master type of situation. Like they know best. You should respect them. And so it turns out almost that like maybe like he was doing this to almost build his own
cult
because he had a terrible childhood. He had a lot of brothers and sisters. There was 12 of them.
Let's pump the brakes on that for a second because we don't know much about his childhood.
Right.
But it wasn't worded in a way that like he was in a bad environment.
No.
It was that he had a big family and his parents could not prioritize their attention to one singular kid at a time because he had I think the family, there's 7 kids total and he was like, one of them. So it was just like, he didn't like the lack of attention. It is crazy though. Yeah. And I think it's like a good reminder and like a good insight into a lot of the issues within like, you just never know with people who are donating to sperm banks because there is no like concrete regulation regarding that on if this person who's telling me that they've only done 10 families has not done 10 families. You know what I'm saying?
And there's this one couple who went through a sperm bank in Australia. They actually went through the sperm bank.
Right, they didn't go to him.
They didn't go to him.
Like, they went directly through the company themselves, and the company themselves did not have that regulated.
Yes.
Don't trust the sidewalk turkey basters, y'all.
No, they even showed like how you would baste it, like what you would
stop.
do. Like they showed that. I mean, it's a very simple process. You just get it up in there.
We don't need to go through it. The lack of like awareness on this man, or maybe he's like too aware. Who knows what the real root of it is? But at the end of the day, it's disgusting, and it's so upsetting and sad that these families have to go through that.
You wanted to say he would stop if there was child support.
Oh!
I mean, how would he pay that? They did all get together at the end, and now they're going to be meeting up once a year and getting all the kids together. They said it was uncanny how these kids just mesh so well together. They did that also because they want the kids to know this is a no-no. You cannot get together with this person.
This is your sibling.
This is your sibling. This is not someone you can have any type of romantic relationship with. But can you just imagine? I mean, just imagine all these babies, all these children turning into adults who are out in the real world, and you meet somebody that you just have this amazing connection with, not knowing. That's happened. Like, there's been reports of that. I remember Private Practice. There was like a Shonda Rhimes made that show. Remember? And like these brother and sister got together and didn't know they were brother and sister.
Yes, I do remember that.
Oh my God. I just have goosebumps even thinking about that. Like, but that's just to show that it really does happen. There's been like real situation. It's scary. What do you rate this?
Oh, I don't want to rate it.
No, we have to rate it. What do you rate it?
I don't want to rate it.
Would you watch it again?
No.
What do you rate it?
I don't want to rate it. Because then it's like, that's not like fair to like the families and the trauma that they face. It's just like, it's a one and done.
Yeah.
It's a one and done
If your
situation.
stomach can handle such a thing, and if you like repetition,
I'm glad that like
watch
it ended on a more of a positive note, in the sense of that they were able to stop him in the Netherlands and just overall in general. However,
Hopefully.
this man does go by
Hopefully.
multiple aliases, so I'm I'm
many
nervous that this man is still out here doing the same foolery. But
Foolery.
literally, like, I don't even think I can rate that because it's just
Disqualified, Jessica.
disqualified. Exactly.
If you do watch it, please comment below. Let us go back to this video. We're going to keep it up if YouTube allows. Just come back and let us know what you think. If you do end up watching it, we would love to hear your thoughts.
Also, we need another recommendation.
Guys, can you please give us a recommendation?
Guys,
It does not have to do
maybe one with no
people
donations,
mixing donations. Because
Please.
I about lost.
Maybe not one with donations.
My guts.
And if there is, can we please have a warning? Because I was not anticipating this when I was eating dinner.
Let's go over
All right, guys.
what's going to be in the giveaway box this month for our channel members.
Okay.
So we are going to be doing one giveaway for our channel members this month. So that means there'll be one winner. For you to be able to be eligible to be a part of this giveaway, you just need to be a part of our paid channel members. All tiers and all levels are eligible, and it's going to be a good box.
This box might come in a couple different boxes to your doorstep if you are the winner.
Yes.
Because it's going to be very heavy. You've got to be careful with jars. We don't want them to break.
Yeah,
But
we're going to separate them to make sure they don't break.
this is different than any other giveaway that we've ever done and that we will ever do. There's special items that are one of a kind that you cannot get anywhere else. Certified yes ma'am. That's Morgan's one of her favorite sayings. Like,
It's an exclusive. We never came out with these.
We didn't.
Because we were having a hard time kind of like narrowing down the products. So we had to forego with this. But whoever wins is going to get an exclusive hat. We actually wore these.
Well, not this particular. We didn't wear this
No,
shirt.
this is brand new. The tags are
brand
still
new.
on it. You
Yes.
can literally see the sticker that has
We
the
have
tag on
this shirt.
My Mochi pickleball paddle.
I better not see you
balls.
selling this on Facebook Marketplace either. You could sell it if you want.
This was actually PR that they sent us, but we're like, we would rather give it to you guys. To actually
it's never
enjoy it.
used. It's so cool.
Literally, the plastic is still on it. Team Crunch mug. This again was from our last merch drop. Wickles Baby Dill.
Pickled sandwich spread. Farmer Littles. Okay.
There's I think 5 or 6
She
stars in
sent
here.
us products. So vendors said we want to be included. So these are from them. This is a gift from them.
There's going to be a ghost pepper, sweet and spicy, soy garlic.
Ooh, that's a Korean garlic.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
The bread and butter ones.
Typical
Pickled
pickles,
cherries.
Pickled red cherries.
Pickles and Pop.
They
They
said-
personalize. They're pickle pops.
You guys are having a hard time with Randy's sideburns. And so we actually hoarded the ones that we bought from the last 2 drop. This is the char grilled Randy's sideburns. Kevin's Crazy Kitchens, he sent the
Garlic ones,
Yes.
which are so freaking good and really hard to get. We're always loving our dill daddies.
Yeah. If you guys haven't tried Dill Daddies, definitely.
They are so
Give it a try.
reasonably priced. They're delicious. We've got the garlic. We've got the regular.
Some stickers for them. So this is the
Exclusive
Dill Daddy stickers that you're gonna get, including one of these guys. Very fitting. Oh Snap stickers and a keychain.
Morgan's favorite Bubs. This company is a family-owned and ran company. They're called Good Lolly. They're not normal lollipops.
Gourmet lollipops.
They're gourmet. So the pickle one actually has pickle in it.
So this one is a tahine mango. And then this one has a chunk of a pickle in it. Do you guys see it? When we went to Philly, we met the owner of the
Yes.
Mad Pickle, and he was so gracious enough to send us some of his products for the giveaway.
Lucky
so
Stam.
we have the garlic dill little chips, and then his dilly beans.
These are clusters, and it's literally the best flavor popcorn you will ever eat. They are in the membership discount, so you can get these at a discount from them that you cannot get that discount anywhere else if you don't win this box. But it's literally the best popcorn, and the caramel is amazing. There's a new cookie flavor that we haven't tried that's in there.
You get 4 flavors, so it's cheesy doodle, it's cookie explosion, caramel corn, and just like a pickle. Emotional support pickle.
And this is given by
Farmer Little.
Andy.
They gifted the little emotional support pickle, so you guys are gonna get that. and
the pickle candy they made. They
they
make
made
this.
the pickle candy. So this is our favorite Silky Gems collection. This is the Trend Dips things. Silky Gems are very much hit or miss depending on what flavor you get.
Yes.
But these all have our favorite flavors in it, like strawberry, lemon, blue raspberry, cotton candy. Oh, I got it. Mango. This is what it looks like on the inside.
Comes with 4 chicas bonitas, chamoy, and
Poppin'
watermelon
candy,
polvo.
Old Bay goldfish, spicy dill pickle goldfish.
Dills.
This is our friend Casey's hot sauce.
Yes. But it's not really hot sauce.
No.
It's almost like a pickle brine. She is a bartender. She lives on the islands. She lives on an island.
In the
and
Caribbean. She
she
created this
created
hot
this.
sauce. And basically,
It's like a pickleback.
it's very similar to a pickleback because it's like a very vinegar-based hot sauce, and it cuts through a lot of things. But
It doesn't burn your face off. It's
No.
so yummy.
You can't really.
You can't get it.
If you know her, that's how you get it right now. She's working on expanding and trying to nail down shipping for this, but we figured it's a very special product that's very near to our hearts because we love our Casey.
Yes.
We do not make any money off of this, but
We make
just
money
wanna,
off none of it.
This is a very exclusive product, and you'll be one of like 20 people
That has tried
that
it
has
ever.
tried it.
There's a lot more things that are going to be in this giveaway. We wanted to show you just some of it, but there's a lot
Right.
more coming. This is exclusive just for our paid members.
Yes.
So we are super excited.
Again, the way that you can be eligible for our giveaway this month is by becoming a paid channel member. It doesn't matter what tier you pick. You can be a baby dill, a bestie chat, an inner circle, or a VIP. Everybody is eligible who is a paid channel member. We will be choosing the winner on August 3rd. So please make sure that you guys keep your notifications on and get into our Discord because that is where we will be posting the winner.
All right, let's talk about the Discord.
So this is a tutorial that I will repost as a community post under the Cookie Erica YouTube channel, but it's also in the Discord itself. There's 2 ways that you can do this. There's a mobile method and there's a computer method. Right now, we're just gonna look at the mobile method to start. When you become a paid channel member, this is the step-by-step process that you need to take to make sure that your YouTube account gets connected with the Discord to be able to join the Discord server. If you do not, you will not be able to have the full access depending what your tier is. It needs to be able to read whatever membership tier that you chose to be able to then correspond with your Discord account. So if you do not do this step-by-step instructions, it will not connect properly. And the easiest way that you guys can make sure and double check that it did is you will have a little role pop up underneath of your username.
They say you did a good job with the visuals.
Thank you. You'll have little roles pop up under your username that you're a YouTube member, and then whatever tier you chose, whether it's a baby deal, a bestie chat, inner circle, or VIP. Please make sure that you guys get in because that's how you guys can have access to the discount codes. This is how you guys can have access to the information regarding the quarterly Zooms we'll do for the inner circle and VIPs. It will let you know what the live schedule is going to be for the YouTube lives that we're going to be doing, what we'll be talking about, as well as if we ever do any member-only live. Thank you for hanging out with us on this Friday night. We're so glad that you guys came and enjoyed the live.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging.
Yes. Please comment below like any suggestions you have or leave it in our Discord about what you guys want us to talk about for next Friday or any shows that we should add on our list, and we'll filter it in and maybe we'll do another Friday live on them. Who's to say? We appreciate and love you guys as always. To our channel members, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are so excited to pick a winner for the giveaway. We love you all. Please have a great rest of your night, a very safe weekend, and we will see you all next Friday.
We love you.